Hey everybody, it's Gundam RX. Welcome back to my channel. Wow, it feels sorry, feels a little weird saying that because holy cow, it's been a hot minute since I've sat in front of this camera to prepare a video. Oof, I want to say it's been like almost 2 months. I know. It's been really crazy for me. The beginning of the year, I got super sick. I had to take time off work. That's how sick I was. I don't ever call out of work, but you know, when you have to, you have to. So a lot of stuff been going on in my personal life. But anyways, here I am. I'm sorry it took forever. I promise that I'm not gonna take a break as long as I did, unless more crazy things happen in my life. Who knows? Anyways, I've missed you guys. I've missed doing YouTube. So here I am today. I'm going to be reviewing. Hold on. Okay, I know I like to keep the boxes, but honestly, my room, I'm kind of running out of room. It's funny, room. So I've actually decided to no longer keep boxes for my reviews. I cut out like the logo, I put in a Ziploc bag with spare parts. But here's the manual. I keep the manuals. I always keep the manuals. So I'm going to be talking about the RX 78 version 2.0. I know this is an older kit, but I really enjoyed it and I wanted to show the kit some love, get it some attention, because yes, we have much newer models of the RX 78 but this guy, I had a lot of fun putting it together. And you guys know that the RX 78 obviously has a special place in my heart. I don't know how many different models I built of the 3.0, Origins, and I kind of wanted to build some of the older versions of the model, which I haven't. I've built, I don't know how many, I have a lot of 3.0s. It's 3.0 it was one of my favorite models. Now it's kind of dropped down. I have other ones that I prefer more with 3.0, but it's still an amazing model. But this one always kind of caught my eye, so I got it. And before I blabber anymore, let's get into the review. Oh, and before I forget, I will be announcing the winner of my previous video giveaway winner at the end of this video. So stay tuned, and maybe you might be the lucky person who won the model kit. All right, let's take a quick peek at the model itself. There he is, all snapped together, looking super epic. All right, so I just want to show you guys real fast. Let's take a peek at the manual. Very epic pose, I like that. The bag's got the colored side. Here you can see him all put together. The information, which unfortunately has no English translation as this is an older kit, but you can always use Google Translate. Just your regular manual, and then here we have the colored section. Again, not in English, but that's fine because you can use Google Translate. So that is it for the manual. Not super thick, very straightforward build. Now let's take a look at the accessories, which I had to put in a bag because that's how much you get. You get a lot of accessories. So let me show you guys everything you get. So it might be a little hard to show on here because they're so small. You actually get 3 total pilot figures, which is pretty cool. So you get 2 of these that are, you know, kind of standing like normal, and you get 1 in here. So I count this as 1, so you get a total of 3 different pilots. Oh, and I might as well show you guys here the core fighter. It comes with a little stand, which is really awesome because I was not expecting a stand for this thing. So super cool. You get 2 different sets of decals. These are the ones that you have to be very careful because it's easy to mess them up. You gotta etch them on. And here are your regular, just plain old sticker decals. So pretty nice that you get 2 different ones for this kit. Now what's really cool about this kit is that you get so many different, oh, it's stuck on here, type of weapons. Well, it's not a weapon, but in this one model. Like, that is awesome. You didn't have to buy these additionally. They all came in this kit, which is pretty cool. So let's go over each one. I'll show you up and close and personal. Here we have the Beam Javelin, I think is what this is called. Honestly, I wish this was colored plastic instead of the clear, but it still looks really cool. I'm definitely planning on painting this right here. But here you can see that there's four different kind of clear prongs coming here, one in the center and 3 on the sides. Pretty cool. Here we have the bazooka, 2 beam sabers, of course, an attachment for the bazooka, the beam rifle. I'm not exactly sure what this is called, the hammer, or I don't know. Let me know in the comments, guys, what this weapon is called. But I've always loved the look of this thing. It's so cool. The shield. And lastly here you get a attachment for a display base. So that's all the accessories that this guy comes with. Now let's take a look at the actual model. Alright, so starting off with the head, he can do a full 360 all the way around. He can look downwards, not so much. Upwards, way more. And there's a slight side to side range of motion. I hope he came apart. That's fine. So for the shoulder here, move forward actually pretty significantly. I was kind of caught off guard again because this is an older kid. I wasn't expecting very good articulation. You can go up and down on each side, of course. Here the arm can go about that high before it gets obstructed. Here you can spin a full 360 all the way around. It can bend at the elbow pretty significantly. And the hand is on a ball joint, so obviously full 360. And for the fingers, each one are individually articulated, which is pro and cons because I pop off these fingers all the time. I prefer fixed hand, but that's just my opinion. For his waist, there's slight articulation, but it's not much. You have to be very careful or it will just pop off super easily. You can put the core fighter in there, but I have not because I like the way it looks displayed outside. This door is movable. For the waist, he can swivel side to side a little bit, but again, you kind of want to be a little careful to not pop off anything. For the side skirts, up and down, and it can move side to side. There's also some movement here. You can move up and down. And the back is also nice. I'm glad this wasn't fixed back here. Here for the thigh, you can do full 360 all the way around. The leg can go backwards very well. He's got good articulation at the knee and can come forwards into the ultimate soccer kick very well because again, this moves so it doesn't really obstruct the movement too much. So let's see how far I can go. Still pretty good without popping that off. Now here for the ankle, you can go downwards just a little bit, upwards a little bit. Oh. Here you have articulation to go up and down, and there is very slight, if you can see the angle, inwards and outwards. Here for the foot, it's really nice. You have articulated toe, and same with the lower heel, back heel. Also articulates. You have 3 points of articulation in the foot, which is pretty cool. This is the backpack. Not really articulated, nothing really moves. Here are the beam sabers. They got some wiggle. And that's about it for the articulation for that. Alright, so that pretty much covers the articulation for this kit right here. Now, let me zoom out just a tad and I will do some size comparisons so you guys can see how big or small this guy really is. Alright, so here he is next to a high grade Ariel and master grade Shenlong. And I kind of wanted to compare this one to some other master grade RX 78-2s I have. Here he is next to the 3.0. As you guys can see, this one is just a smidge smaller. You can really see it here at the shoulders, a little tinier. Here he is next to the master grade Origin RX 78-2. Again, even smaller. This one is the tallest out of these two right here. Which one do you guys like more? 3.0, this one, or the Origins? For me, it's really hard to say because I think they all look fantastic in their own way. If I had to pick a favorite one for me personally, I'd have to say the Origins takes the cake for me, because not only does he look chunky and thick and big, he still has quite a bit of surface detail, as you can see, compared to this one over here. However, I still think this guy looks absolutely gorgeous, and he's definitely a solid addition to your collection. Now, one of the key differences here is this is top coated. I use a flat top coat. I did add in some coloring here in the backpack. That there's like small details here that I did paint with some metallic markers. All right, so now that I got that out the way, I kind of want to showcase what he looks like with the weapons attached. In conclusion, do I recommend this model? Yes, thumbs up. It's old, I know. Some people may not like the proportions. He is kind of like more like thicker looking than the 3.0, as you guys saw in the comparisons, but it's such a different model. Like, they don't even look the same. I mean, yes, they have obviously some of the same things. You know, it's clearly a RX 782. But what I'm trying to say is, like, they're still like two completely, like, you put them side by side, they look totally different, right? And I really like how this one looks. If I had to pick one of my favorite RX 78s that I built, I would have to rank Origins as #1, and then it's hard because, like, yes, the 3.0 is much newer, so it's got way better articulation than this guy does, but I just like how beefy he looks, if that makes sense. It's probably why I like Origins the most. He just looks so solid and thick, if that makes any sense. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but right now I really like the proportions and the look of this 2.0. It kind of caught me off guard. I thought I was going to come into this kit and it was going to be like, oh, this kit's going to suck. But as I was putting it together, I had fun putting it together. Overall, I like the way it looks when I top coated. Right, the kit is top coated. If I didn't say that earlier, it is. It looks so nice with a nice matte top coat. The only downside that I really didn't like about this model is that he is annoying to pose. Let me tell you, I struggled to pose him for this video. Many cuss words probably got blurted out in the process of getting him to different poses because the shoulder would pop off, the waist from the upper chest to the waist portion constantly. I mean, constantly he would just detach and I'd be like, oh my god, you know? So probably with this guy, you want to just like pose it once and leave it alone forever, because that was torture, brutal torture. I did not like those. So that's probably the biggest downside for me is yeah, he's kind of flimsy. At least what I was noticing, again, when I was trying to pose him in different things, he would just constantly fall apart, which is really frustrating for me to deal with. You know, maybe it's not going to be a problem for everyone because not everyone's going to be messing around with their models like I do when I make review videos, but that was definitely annoying. I would like more articulation. I tend to like kits that have more surface detail. I think that makes it look more like aggressive looking, if that makes any sense, and the kits that don't have a lot of panel lines and things like that and different color variations, they look more bland and boring. But I think it actually works in this guy's favor, if that makes any sense. I don't know how I'm making any sense. I'm trying to put my thoughts into words here to let you guys know why I like this kit, because I feel like old Melissa would have not liked this kit whatsoever. but current Melissa is really feeling it. Maybe in a year I'll change my mind. I'll say this guy sucks, but I really like him right now. I really don't know what else to say. I really like this kid. The price point is fantastic. You can literally pick him up for like $30, $35, maybe at the most. I've seen him fluctuate for like $45 at the most, so he's super affordable. It's a master grade. He looks fantastic. He might not be the flashiest kid, okay? I know. He's not the flashiest guy, but I still think he's worth it. So if you don't have him in your collection already, I say pick it up. It was fun. I had fun, so maybe you'll have fun too. Who knows? Anyways, that was it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you around for the next one. Adios. All right, so now for the giveaway, let me just pull up the screenshot. I'll probably include a little photo somewhere around here in the video. And the winner is Alejandro Naranjo 117. Congratulations on winning the giveaway. Again, thank you guys for everyone who participated, and stay tuned because I will be doing another giveaway real soon. And as always, I want to give a big thank you to all the people over my Patreon for always supporting my channel, especially my gold tier members who are Chris Wright and Michael Lyons, my silver tier, Rico Stealth and The Gunsmith, and all my ultimate fans who are Hassan Boss, Irvin Jebito On, Skelty 12, William Tony. Thank you guys for all the support.